Today we are going to Paris. After finishing our contract in the French Alps, we decided it was the perfect moment to spend 2 days in Paris. We have been dreaming about this trip for a long time, so let's explore the city together.
Чуть не помещаюсь.
We choose a hotel close to the center because we love walking and discovering cities step by step. And the location turned out to be absolutely perfect.
Ми в Парижі!
Ми в Парижі.
А ми гуляємо.
В Парижі.
Кайф! Може бути, зараз підемо їсти шаурму.
Paris is one of the cities where you just want to walk without a plan and see where the streets take you. The next morning we had tickets to the Louvre at 9:30.
Грушу хтось не доїв, поклав, надо ж такому.
The whole area around the Louvre is massive, and the architecture is absolutely beautiful. The museum used to be a royal palace before it became a museum, which is why the building looks so grand and impressive. And of course, the glass pyramid in the courtyard became one of the most iconic symbols of the museum. The ticket costs around 30 euros, and honestly the lines here can be huge, especially during the tourist season. But when we arrived we found out that the museum was temporarily closed because of the workers' strike. Even the security staff weren't sure if visitors would be allowed inside the day. They asked us to come back around 11 and check if the museum would be open, and luckily it worked. We finally got into the museum. Later I will show you what is inside. The Louvre is actually the largest art museum in the world, so you could easily spend an entire day here and still not see everything. Honestly, the Louvre is one of those places that feels even more impressive in real life. For not waste our time, we just go for a walk. Paris bridges on a sunny day are just incredible. Walking across them with the river and the city around us almost felt like a little meditation. While we were waiting for the Louvre to reopen, we thought it was the perfect moment to grab something sweet. Let's just say, Paris is not the best place to be on a diet. Pierre Hermé is actually one of the most famous pastry chefs in the world.
Thank you so much, guys.
Many people even call him the Picasso of pastry because of his creative desserts and unique flavor combinations. His macarons are especially famous, and people come from all over the world just to try them. Finally, we were able to enter the Louvre. Unfortunately, we didn't have much time, so we decided to focus only on the most famous masterpieces. The exhibition space is about 72,000 square meters, with hundreds of rooms and galleries, and more than 35,000 artworks on display. If you really want to see everything here, it would probably take a few full days.
Це ще черга, щоб подивитися цю картинку.
Of course, the most famous painting in the museum is Mona Lisa. Many people say that the hype around the Mona Lisa is a bit exaggerated. And that there are many other incredible paintings in the Louvre that are actually underrated. One place that really impressed me was the Napoleon III Apartments. The room is incredibly luxurious, with a huge golden chandeliers, rich decorations, and very dramatic interior. It almost feels like stepping into a royal palace.
Je cherche un homme, un Pierre au Paul, un Jacques au Tom.
Genau.
The Paris Metropolitan is actually very convenient and easy to use. The first time you need to buy a physical transport card called Navigo Easy. The card itself costs about €2, and then you can simply load tickets onto it whenever you need. It's a really practical system if you plan to use the metro a few times while exploring the city. What surprised me is that on some lines you can even see double-decker trains, which is pretty unusual for a metro system. The Paris metro is one of the oldest in Europe. It has 16 different lines and more than 300 stations, which makes it one of the largest metro systems in the world. We took the metro for headed to the Eiffel Tower. We had booked our ticket in advance for a specific time slot, so you arrive exactly at your scheduled time, for example 13:30, and then join the line to enter. From there, the elevator takes visitors up to the tower. There are two main levels you can visit: the second floor, which is already about 150 meters high, and the top level, which is the highest public point of the tower at around 276 meters. The views from the tower are absolutely incredible. You can see Seine, the bridge, and the whole city of Paris from above. It definitely feels worth the money, but the most important thing is to visit on a clear day. If it's foggy, I probably won't see much. Luckily for us, the weather was perfect, sunny, clear, and just ideal for enjoying the view. We cannot be just in Paris and miss the opportunity to do some tricks. After visiting the Eiffel Tower, we simply continued walking around the city and exploring more of Paris on foot. One of the places we passed by was the Musée de l'Armée. Along the way, we crossed several beautiful bridges over the Seine, including Pont Alexandre III, which is considered one of the most elegant bridges in Paris. Honestly, the best way to explore Paris is simply by walking. We also walk along one of the main shopping streets, which is one of the most famous avenues in the world. By the end of the day, we had walked almost 30 kilometers. We were completely exhausted, but at the same time incredibly happy with the day and everything we managed to see.
Тебе чекають в Парижі.
Здається, починається дощ.
Треба йти в торгівельний центр.
100%.
І пум, торгівельний центр.
I was really hoping to see the blooming trees in Paris because in spring the city looks absolutely magical. Unfortunately, some of them hadn't blossomed yet. We visited the beginning of March and it seems like the best time to see them fully is probably April. But luckily we still managed to find a few beautiful blooming trees near the shopping center and it was really nice to see at least a little bit of that spring atmosphere. And of course, when evening comes, Paris starts to shine in completely different way. The city lights turn on, the streets become even more beautiful.
Круто зробили.
Дуже.
Провода оці всі. Типу там хтось живе ще.
Кайф. Hello, thank you.
And the cafes look incredibly inviting. It's almost impossible not to stop, sit down and try some of the local food.
Так, я хочу понять, нам прям в центр сюди заходити.
Right next to the Louvre there is a beautiful park called Jardin des Tuileries. It's a perfect place to relax, walk around and enjoy the view of the gardens and fountains.
Ну да.
We actually planned our entire route around Paris with the help of GPT. We asked it to create a 2-day itinerary and it worked surprisingly well. Whenever I found new location on social media or YouTube, I just asked it to add them to the plan. In the end, everything was super organized and easy to follow. So if you're planning a trip, this is definitely a great little travel hack.
Поведу, воно теж прикольно.
Next, we stopped at the Louis Vuitton Café. Here you can have a dessert or a coffee with the Louis Vuitton logo printed on top. But honestly, we didn't come here only for the coffee. We also came for the view. From the windows, you can get the beautiful view of the Seine River and you can also see parts of the Pont Neuf. It's a really nice place to sit for a moment, relax and enjoy the atmosphere of Paris. Later we also visited La Grande Arche de la Défense. It's a huge modern arch that looks like a giant frame. At one moment our metro came out of the tunnel onto the bridge near Pierre station and suddenly we saw the Eiffel Tower on the left side. After that we were looking for a place where we could try the famous Amorino Ice Cream. We had seen it before and really want to try it.
Гарне.
Oh, these famous waffles. But actually, we thought it's waffle, but now we recognize that it's croissant. You should try it, guys, it's so tasty. Later we went to a restaurant called Shinko.
Мерсі.
It's an all-you-can-eat place where you can order sushi and different Asian dishes. We paid €40 per person. But honestly, it was totally worth it. The presentation of the dishes looked very restaurant level. The food tastes really good and there was a huge variety to choose from. The service was also very fast and friendly. So overall, we really enjoyed the experience. After dinner, we were actually running to see the Eiffel Tower sparkle. The tower lights up and sparkles for about 5 minutes every hour. I would definitely recommend visiting Paris. It's such an unique experience, and even a short trip here can be really memorable if you plan it well. Thank you for watching and see you in the next vlog.